Up next, I talk about the foods I ate for weight loss and the foods I'm eating now to keep the weight off. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the foods I ate to lose all my weight and the foods I'm eating now to maintain. When I decided to lose weight about 8 years ago now, it seems like such a long time ago, I decided that I was going to do it by watching my calories. I knew that by creating a caloric deficit that I was going to, over time, lose my body fat. So that dictated what foods I was going to eat. By creating a caloric deficit, I didn't have to eliminate any of the macros. Instead, I knew that I could eat pretty much whatever I wanted as long as it was healthy. And as long as I stayed within my caloric allotment of the day, I knew over time that I was going to lose fat. Plus, I started working out about the same time, and I knew that that was just going to speed up the process of losing fat and gaining muscle. But I took it a step further in that I eliminated all wheat. Basically, I went gluten-free for the sake of dodging those calories. I don't have celiacs, so going gluten-free for me was purely a way to dodge calories. On top of not eating any wheat, I also massively cut my sugar intake. And by sugar, I'm talking about the white refined sugar. But you don't have to take it that far. The reason I did it was because I read a Men's Health article back in like 2010, and it showed Jason Statham's routine, and he was nothing white at all. So no white bread, no potatoes, no pasta, no sugar. And we saw him go from that pudgy guy in Snatch to the action hero that he's been now for years and years. So again, don't freak out. You don't have to eliminate wheat or sugar. I just did it because, like I said, I was influenced by this article and I kind of took it and modified it a little bit. But all you need to do is eat at a caloric deficit and work out. So for me, I cut my calories way down to about 1,000 calories a day. That was really tough, and there was a lot of protest by my body in the first 2 weeks, but my big why was big enough to where 1,000 calories and the protest didn't bother me at all. But you don't have to go as drastic as just 1,000 calories a day. I was just telling you what I did. So I couldn't tell you my calorie breakdown per meal, but I will say that I ate most during breakfast. So for breakfast, I would have some toast with some jelly and my protein shake, which consisted of blueberries, a banana, and then my protein powder. For lunch, it was usually rice and tuna or a wrap type of food where the wrap was a corn tortilla instead of flour tortilla. For dinner, I would have a protein and a vegetable. So chicken and greens or fish and asparagus or something like that. The point was, as long as I stayed under the 1,000 calories and I wasn't eating wheat or sugar, I could have pretty much whatever I wanted, as long as it fit what's normally known as healthy. So like an animal protein with a vegetable. I did that for about a month and a half, and I lost all my weight. Nowadays, to maintain, I eat totally different, but in a way, not really. I still follow the animal protein plus a vegetable, but obviously my calories are a lot higher now. I eat about 1,800 calories, which many of you are probably laughing because I said I eat way more calories now, but to me, that's a lot. I still front load my calories in the morning as opposed to later in the day. So for breakfast, I will eat I should also mention that I did start eating wheat again and sugar. And as long as I'm staying under my calories, the 1800, I have not put any weight on. I haven't gained weight since 2010, and it's now 2018. So I'm living proof that eating at a caloric deficit and eating moderately healthy and exercising, you will keep the weight off. And what I meant by relatively healthy, I'm eating cookies, I'm eating cake, I'm eating what people would consider junk food. I'm just not eating a lot of it. I have my caloric allotment for the day, and how I choose to fill that up, or how I choose to use those calories, is entirely up to me. But like I said, I'm still eating healthy, but I'm throwing in a cookie here. And when I say a cookie, I'm not talking about a giant cookie. Even the ones you get from like Subway, those are too big. I'm talking about like a Famous Amos size cookie, you know, and I'm not talking about just eating one. I'll eat a packet of that throughout the day. But anyway, so for breakfast at 1800 calories, to maintain, what I do is I eat some toast with peanut butter and jelly on it, a protein shake that consists of blueberries and banana and the protein powder, and that's it for the morning. That comes out to about 600 or 700 calories. For lunch, it's a animal protein with vegetable, and right now I'm on a chicken and assorted lettuce kick. That's probably about 300 to 350 calories right there. For dinner, it's the same as lunch as far as animal protein and a vegetable goes, except I eat a lot less. So I might have fish sticks with rice, or some cod with maybe the same lettuce I used at lunch. And then for snacks throughout the day, I'll usually grab a handful of tortilla chips, or like I mentioned, I'll throw in a couple of those Famous Amos cookies. So that's really it. It's really simple. It's difficult to do in the beginning, but it's simple. Just stay under your calories for the day and work out and eat healthy. And not only will you lose weight, but you will maintain it. Anyways, that's how I did it, and it's been working for me. I know it'll work for you if you give it a shot. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.